crispy today.
Ooh.
Aloha, what's up guys? Now today's YouTube live is gonna be a Q&A. So bear with us if you're watching this after it's played the first time. If you're watching the replay, then it's gonna be a couple minutes. You can just skip forward to when it starts for real, because obviously, we respect your time. I want you to have time that's being respected.
What's up, guys?
And Dan, you're gonna
What?
that around. Yeah.
I did that.
No, he didn't.
Yeah,
he
I did, Brandon.
All right, so Dan, you want to eat the mic. You know what that means? Eat the mic.
Eat the mic, like hold it really close.
Close.
Is this recording anything right now?
Not yet.
Are we gonna be able to hear something cool when it comes on?
It's gonna go Q&A time with the Jump Rope Dudes.
No. Are we gonna be able to hear feedback?
No feedback.
Oh.
You just hit record. All right, guys. So
Stop
we are doing.
mumbling. Are we mumbling?
We're doing it. Hey.
Stop mumbling.
Yo.
Coco, this dude just.
What's up, Mike?
Bro.
Yo, Coco. All right, that's it. Come here. Yep.
We got technical dog difficulties.
Technical dog difficulty. He wants to be a part of everything,
How old am I? I'm 70 years old.
He's
70 years old.
He's not telling the truth.
No, I'm just playing.
We're doing a live Q&A that's going to start in, I don't know, what do you think, like 10 seconds? Sound good?
Oh yeah, you're gonna do it in 10 seconds? Let me just make sure that the camera's on. We're doing a bunch of things here today, guys. We got some Are you sure this is recording?
No, it's not recording yet. I was going to start the recording when we started it for real.
Okay, one sec.
Sorry, guys. So we're actually doing a live Q&A, but we're getting things set up. So I said 10 seconds. It might be more like 12 seconds, to be honest.
Okay. I'm ready.
So we're going to take questions back and forth from YouTube to Instagram. I think we can both answer them, unless one of us answers it sufficiently, but if the other one wants to say something, that's okay too.
Yeah, this is Q&A content. Oh, should we tell them where it's going to be?
Yeah, well, we're going to take your questions and put that question and answer individually on Facebook, and then the whole thing recorded is going to go up on our podcast.
Yeah.
Sound good?
Yeah, so this is not going to be on our YouTube channel, just on Facebook and podcast.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to hit record and then do a little introduction on what's going down for the podcast listeners.
Perfect.
All right. What is going on, JRD Nation? Today we are doing a live Q&A, which is being recorded, so you're not hearing it live, you're listening to the podcast. And we're also going to take a lot of these little snippets, put them up on Facebook. So we're going to be using our YouTube Live and our Instagram Live to get these questions, and then we're going to provide the answers, hopefully, if we have them. If we don't have them, we might Google them. That's not true. If we don't have them, we'll just tell you we don't have them.
And we used to do this, actually. We had a show on YouTube called Ask the Zen Dudes.
Ask the Zen Dudes.
When we were Zen Dude Fitness. Man, that was a while ago.
Does anyone remember that? Ask the Zen Dudes on the live?
Yeah, let us know if you remember. We used to just get on video and answer like a bunch of questions. These episodes, we're only going to answer 10 questions, and we're going to slowly release the answers to those questions on our Facebook page. And like Brandon said, the whole thing is on a podcast. Yeah. Dude, let's get into it. What do you say?
Here we go. First question.
Yeah, go ahead.
They got to be good questions, guys. So I don't want it to be something that's like a yes or no answer. All right. So if you can ask us questions that we can elaborate on.
Yep.
All right. Ready, set, go.
Go.
All right. I'm going to take this one. How much time does it take to complete your daily training? All right, Dan, do you want to start? Do you want to go with that? I guess our answers are a little bit different.
Yeah. So how long does it take to complete your daily training? That depends on the goal that you are trying to achieve. So if your goal is just to lose weight, a lot of that is going to come from food and specifically being in a calorie deficit. So making sure that you're hitting your calories and macros. Your workout time, it honestly could be like 30 to 60 minutes. It does not need to be, realistically, it doesn't need to be over 45 minutes. You just need to get intense with your workout. So that's just for physique. Now, if you're training for something, then you have to put more time in. Like Brandon trains for boxing a lot, so that requires more time. So I'm gonna answer this. So it depends on if you're working on performance or physique, but for physique, because I'm guessing that's why you're asking that question, I would say 30 to 45 minutes, and really it's gonna come from being able to hit your calories and macro nutrients.
So your training, he asked how long your daily training is. So 30 to 45 minutes for you?
Okay, sorry. My training is, sorry about that. Probably like 30 to 45 minutes for jump rope, and then I'm trying to do backflips now, so That's another like half hour. I always do push-ups and pull-ups pretty much every day. So like probably, and I train for like an hour to an hour and a half almost every single day.
Yeah, for me, probably something similar. Some days I'm doing 2 days. If I do sparring in the morning, that's like an hour, and then maybe an hour and a half later in the day. But that's only a couple times a week. Besides that, yeah, the other like 4 days, I would say I'm doing like an hour and a half, and then one day off, chilling like a villain.
Chilling like a villain.
All right,
next one, dude. How do we get all the questions to?
Oh, we have to.
Yeah, we gotta
text them.
scroll. Yeah, we're missing all these good questions, guys. So many questions. Oh, here we go.
Ooh, I like that. What age should you start the gym? I would kind of answer that.
Answer it.
All right. What age should you start the gym? Now here, the Jump Rope Dude Nation of people who jump rope, we actually don't always just say you have to use the gym. With jumping rope, you can start at any age. You could be 2 years old. You could be in your
2.
you could be a baby. You could be a baby in your crib jumper rope. Honestly, there's no age requirement for getting started jumper rope. If you're gonna lift weights, I think
2.
I think like 14 or 15 is a good age to start lifting weights and kind of slowly build yourself up. But focusing on form first. That's about weightlifting. When it comes to jump rope, you can start right now. It doesn't matter how old you are.
Oh, we gotta shout out the usernames as well. This is a good one. It's not even a username. DLSHPHRD. I'm not gonna try and. If I say your name, I might offend you because I don't know how to say it. That's fine.
I don't think that's a name. Is it?
It's a username.
It's a username. It's
Anyway,
not a real name.
do you do anything besides stretching?
Eat the mic, Dan.
Do you do anything? You think this is good?
Yeah, it's good.
Do you do anything besides stretching for recovery? Yes, we both do. Foam rolling is one of those things that I don't really like to do because it hurts, but it feels really good. So I do foam rolling. I also do the bands where you put bands on your feet. And
bands that make her dance.
Bands will make her dance, and I step side to side. And what that does is it helps me work my gluteus medius, like the muscles above my butt. Because I have some lower back issues sometimes. Things get tight around there, so I got to loosen them up. Yeah, so pretty much bands, walk a lot, and foam rolling besides stretching. And like cold water too. Like during the summer, we'll jump in a lot of cold water for recovery.
Yeah, cold ocean if you have available is the best.
It's fantastic.
Sweet.
Yep.
I'm with this guy.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's answer that one. Are you going to collab with Rush Athletics? For sure. Actually, our plan is to go to London town.
Yes.
Sometime soon. That's the worst English accent. Our plan is to go over to the UK sometime soon. And of course, when we do that, we gotta see the homie Rushy and make that video happen. And if he comes out to LA before that happens, then for sure we'll collab. But it's just tough, you know? A lot of people on the internet, you guys don't consider the fact that we're on different sides of the planet. So sometimes it's hard to coordinate these things, but we're gonna make it happen at some point.
Yep, absolutely.
Hey guys, hey.
I heard you got too lit last night. Who knows that song besides me and Dan? I heard you got too lit last night.
Let's get some funny questions.
Ah, yeah, I love these questions
All right,
because
great.
there's 2 in a row.
Hit it.
How to motivate yourself. How to motivate yourself. Well, not to get too complicated, but basically, you can't rely on motivation. Like, here's the deal, guys. You're some days gonna wake up and you're gonna be like, I don't wanna do anything today. And that's okay to feel that way. You don't have to feel like, you know, all these people that you see on Instagram who are like super hardcore about working out all the time. That's not always the truth, okay? Your motivation is gonna go like this for the rest of your life. At some points during the day or a certain month, you're gonna be like, you know what, I'm psyched to take on life right now and I wanna do all these things. But other days you're not gonna feel like doing it, and that's what do the thing means. Do the thing means don't rely on motivation, just do it. You don't have to like it some days. Like some days I wake up and I'm like, oh, man, I just did push-ups like 20 hours ago. Why do I have to do them again? It's like, shut up, Dan. Just do it. You don't have a choice, you know? So don't rely on motivation. Just know your why. That's the biggest thing. Know your why. Why do you want to get this body? Why do you want to feel better? Is it to play with your kids? Is it to get the girl? Is it to get the guy? Like, what's the reasoning behind why you want to change your life? You have to know that why, because that's what's going to keep you on track when you don't feel motivated. That's my
Amen.
answer.
Amen.
Thank you.
All right, let's go to YouTube and see what we got here. You guys keep on posting your questions on here because they
Man.
disappear.
Oh, favorite Avenger.
Ooh.
That's a good question.
I wouldn't know how to answer that.
Yeah.
All right.
You don't even watch.
Do you guys ever get massive cravings? How do you control them? This dude is talking about food cravings.
Bro, my whole life is a food craving.
All we do is get food cravings.
That's all.
Honestly,
That's it.
If you think that, honestly, and anyone in fitness, including ourselves, doesn't get massive food cravings, you're wrong, because we love food so much, and that's why we don't talk about doing any dieting here, the JRD Nation. We just talk about eat the right amount of food. So when you crave a food, a lot of times you can eat it, but you just have to constrict it into the amount of calories that you have budgeted for that day. So the answer is we don't control our cravings. We just a lot of times eat the foods we want, or what we do is we say, you know what, I'm really looking forward to eating that food. Today I'm going to eat a salad or a healthy bowl, and then I'm going to get my 30% of naughty food, because we always say 70% whole foods, 30% naughty foods.
Mm-hmm.
That 30%, I'm going to hit it on Friday. I'm going to go get that pizza on Friday.
And sometimes you get naughty. Like, we were naughty last night.
We were naughty last
We
night.
got naughty. I had a huge salad at I think 7 p.m. And then we went to a show, and then we came back and had some naughty pizza. And you know what? I didn't feel that naughty.
No, I didn't feel naughty because when it comes to our total caloric intake for the day, it was still within our budget because we worked out, a salad and some pizza.
Yeah.
That's gooch malooch.
It was great. Yep.
Oh man, dude, LeBron versus MJ.
Oh, okay. LeBron versus MJ. This is really good because now LeBron is actually starting to show that he is kind of clutch.
I mean, I think he's hit more game winners on the playoffs than MJ.
Also, dude, this is what I want to debate. Dude, everyone is going to have an issue with this. Michael Jordan did not win those championships on his own. I'm sorry, he was with the team. So when you say who's a better player, it's not fair. I hate when people make the argument of well, Michael has 6 rings. That's it. It's dude, that's not. You can't just. It's who's the better player. Mm-hmm. And I feel LeBron James is just. I mean, dude, he's kind of the most dominant human I've ever seen.
Yeah. What I think is MJ is he was more of a killer. He had that killer instinct where he'll rip your heart out. LeBron is just more of he seems like more of a nice guy. You know, he definitely has a mean streak to him, but he's just so consistent. I mean, the playoffs right now, almost 35 points, 10 rebounds, 9 assists.
Yep.
Shoot.
Yep.
So how do we answer this question? Who do you say, LeBron or MJ?
Dude, I would say LeBron. I really would. If I had to pick, I'm going for LeBron here.
I would say LeBron too, because I don't know. He just seems like a friendlier guy in general. That doesn't play into how good he is, but just saying.
All right, guys. When you're in a caloric deficit.
Mm-hmm. We got questions we're looking through here. We want to be fair. We're taking it from YouTube and Instagram back and forth. And so we have a lot on
It's
YouTube.
discipline.
If you're not finding any good
Yes.
ones on Instagram.
Why do you guys promote a lean physique? We've never been asked that before. Why do we promote the physique we do? That's a great question because a lot of people hit us up and they're like, these bros aren't swole. They're like little guys.
Well, actually, someone said you're on steroids in the YouTube comments the other day.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That makes me feel really good.
This guy commented and he's like, why does YouTube keep suggesting this guy on steroids?
I mean, that actually makes me feel pretty good
He's
because
swole, bro.
Brandon and I are kind of
Swoller bear.
we have smaller frames, and the reason we promote a lean physique is because we used to play football and we're bigger, bulkier guys, and we don't want to promote the physique. It's fine to be big and jacked and muscular. That's not really the physique that he and I go for. We like the more lean, kind of soccer or football player type, NBA point guard, thin, lean, fast, still with muscle definition. What Russell Westbrook is a great example of this. He's super lean and shredded, but he's still got some muscle. He's got the shoulder caps and stuff going on. That's why we promote it, because we really just want to. I mean, how do I? It's to be totally honest with you, I just want to look and feel good, and I'm not worried about getting the perfect amount of muscle mass. I just want to feel confident in my skin.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, and being lean versus achieving some other performance-based goals way easier. It's way easier. Versus if we set the bar of to be a jump rope dude, you have to be able to do 100 double unders in a row. It's you don't actually have to do that to look good and be lean.
Yeah, like that guy was saying, like a boxer. Yeah, a boxer's physique is that same thing. It's lean. They're muscular because they're lean, but they don't like you don't care about muscle 1st. It's more like performance first, physique second.
Yep. One hundo.
Excuse me.
All right, YouTube. Should I find some YouTube
Yep.
comments? Yo, dudes. Yo, what's up?
Hey, what's up, guys? Happy Friday, by the way. Happy Friday.
All right.
Some of you it's Saturday, but happy
Bricks.
day.
Yo,
Bricks.
Bricks said he's coming to LA. Do we have room on our couch? Yo,
Dude.
100. Yo,
Absolutely.
this couch right here.
Look at this couch.
This is a futon.
Take a look at this couch. There's definitely room on this couch. Well, I don't want.
We're gonna mess up our situation here, but
Let's just say that it's from IKEA and it has a pop-out bottom. It's
Yeah.
pretty luxurious.
we like to brag about our IKEA furniture.
No,
over
just
here,
play.
the Jump Rope dudes.
Yeah, absolutely, bro. If you come out to LA, let us know. You definitely have a place to crash, man.
And also, for any of you out there who haven't found Bricks yet, BRIX Fitness, search him on YouTube.
Yes.
The dude has some, not only just great fitness content, but the cinematography's on point.
Cinematography's on point. He's got a great story. So, dude, hold us to it. I'm serious. It's all good, man. Let us know. Absolutely, brother. All right. Okay, now we're going back to Instagram.
Back to Insta.
What motivated you? Ooh, what motivated you to start jumping rope and why jump rope as opposed to another sport? So for me personally, I was working a 9-to-5 job and I wanted to just find a way. I was traveling a lot for work, so I was like, well, I don't really want to run, but the weight room, I was kind of getting tired of that. So I was like, okay, I need something that's going to burn a lot of fat, but I'm going to be able to travel with it. And I want to have fun. So that was jump rope. I got introduced to it by a friend of mine, Brennan Bresnahan, shout out. He was a friend of mine from college who I went to visit him and he lost a bunch of weight. And I said, what are you doing? And he said, dude, I'm jumping rope and playing pickup basketball. And I didn't start playing pickup basketball, but I started jumping rope.
Otherwise,
Am I eating this enough?
yeah, you're eating it well. Otherwise, we'd be called basketball dudes. So,
Yeah.
imagine that.
Yeah, whatever, man.
Basketball dudes. All right. What do we do? Instagram last? Should we go to YouTube now?
Yeah. All right. How many questions are we on here?
I don't know. I was thinking we just go for 30 minutes, then we could pick our favorite.
Yeah, 30 minutes. How much time are we at?
17:30. All right. Someone said, "Do you guys do yoga or meditation?" Yo, of course. We used to be the Zen dudes. Now we're the jump rope dudes. But yes. I'll speak for myself, and then Dan can share. I used to do a ton of yoga. I don't do as much now. It's one of those things that I always kick myself. Like if I had a friend who was like a big yogi and was like, "Yo, let's do some yoga," I'd be like, "Yeah." But no one's ever pulling me to do that, so I don't do as much as I'd like. On the meditation side of things, I do some form of meditation every day, whether that's like mindfulness, like meditation by just like walking and like just clearing my mind, like not, going for a walk without my phone and just focusing on the present moment. Or maybe I'm doing some visualization, maybe boxing specific, or maybe I'm just sitting there and doing nothing. So yeah, I usually do some form of meditation every day.
Yeah, meditation, mindfulness. Am I answering too?
Yeah, you can answer it too. Let them know what you do.
I wish I did more yoga, to be honest with you. I have to start doing more yoga because I always leave yoga feeling like, yes, this is great. I feel really good. But meditation, I agree with Brandon. I don't sit down every day and go like in a chair and close my eyes, but I do practice conscious breathing. So like later today, I'm probably gonna go for a walk on the beach and I'll just practice the big belly breaths, the diaphragm breathing, where you fill up your stomach instead of your chest and you let it out. Yeah, I think it's just good to take a certain portion of the day to just be with yourself and just watch the thoughts pass through your head without judging them. Count your breaths and just kind of get in tune with how you're feeling. It doesn't have to be all serious like sitting down.
Yeah, maybe do a little gratitude too. We love that.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Wait, let me pick one.
Dan's gonna pick a question from the Instagram fam. The Instagram fam. Yeah, the Instagram fam.
Ah, that's a great one. That's a good one. Guys, everyone has a different idea on what moderate activity means and high activity means on the macro calculator. So guys, we have a macronutrient calculator because we always talk about the importance of when you're trying to lose weight, you must understand how much your body needs, and also conversely how much it doesn't need. So you need to be eating the right amount of food in order to lose weight. So we have this macronutrient calculator, and when you put your info in on there, it has moderate activity and high activity. High activity is like Brandon and myself. You're working out, what would you say, 5 to 6 days a week? Like pretty intense?
6 days.
6 days. 6 days for like an hour at least. And that could be like 30 minutes of jump rope like we talked about. You know, maybe you go for a 3-mile walk and do some push-ups. That's high activity. Moderate activity would be like 3 to 4 days a week. That'd be like doing 3 pretty intense jump rope workouts per week in my book. So,
And then
I hope that answers
slightly
the question.
did you go all the way down? Slightly moderate, or the next one down from that is 1 to 2 times a week, and then it's not active at all. It's 0 times a week. Boom.
I like how you sang that.
0 times
Zero.
a week. All right, what are we on? Back to YouTube, right?
Yeah. I felt like when we did this before, we had more of a groove. Oh, check it out. Shout out, Sarah. Sarah's a new member of the Jump Rope Dudes fitness team. She is. No, I'm just kidding.
All right.
That's Brandon's wife.
Been burning.
Wait, have you introduced Coco?
Great. Oh yeah, Coco. For anyone who's seeing here, he's my son. He's about 1.5 years old. He's from Colombia. He's a little sick right now, so if he looks sick, he's sick. All right, back to the question. So someone asked, I lost it. Thanks a lot, Coco, for making me lose my mind. Just kidding, it's not Coco's fault. You shouldn't blame your kids for your own mishaps. He left me now. Look at this.
Oh, he heard
he
you.
left.
Oh.
He ran away because he was like, don't talk to me like that.
Yeah.
He's like, that wasn't my fault.
He doesn't need to listen to that, Brandon.
Man, there's a really good question on here that I want to answer.
Dude, you guys are asking us a ton of great questions. I kind of feel bad. Yo, can also like Facebook or someone work on how this? Can you like archive these, or like you should be able to like
All the questions?
yell at the comments like pause, and then it stops. You know?
Oh, this is the one that I wanted. Okay. So someone asked, Vaclav asked from the Czech Republic. He was like, basically, I'm going to answer a portion of his question around. He said, when I work out, I get this super intense burning in my shoulders. Like, is that normal? Should that happen? Like, should you feel this kind of pain when you jump a rope? And the answer is absolutely. Really, anything that you do in life that you're going to get results from is going to involve some pain. Whether that's learning a new skill, or whether that's like moving forward a project that you care about, or getting lean. And so yes, when you jump rope intensely, you should be burnt. You should feel your shoulders burning, maybe forearms burning, your calves should be burning, everything should be burning. You should be getting really intense. And it's a little painful, but it's a nice pain. It's a good pain.
Why don't you ask? I mean, Brandon, we were practicing our backflips yesterday.
Oh my god.
And you fell on your head.
You guys see this right here?
Brandon fell on his head backflipping.
I fell on my face.
Yeah.
And also kind of messed up my shoulder. I feel silly about it, but it's part of the process.
It requires pain, dude. We're doing the right thing. We just got to keep going.
No pain, no gain.
Exactly.
All right.
Exactly. Cliches a lot of the times are really true. It's true.
Coco got too lit last night.
Cute dog.
Everybody likes Coco.
Ooh, this is a good one. Ooh, because this answer's kind of been changing. Do you guys use protein after doing the thing? I think I've never heard it from you guys. So we used to take a lot of, not a lot, but like we used to take supplements a lot. Here's my personal take on taking supplements and protein. When they're available to me and they're easy, I'll take them. Like when we were in Colombia, one of our buddies, shout out Chris, he owns Athletic Greens and they make great products. So we were using their products because I think like it just made more sense. But I am not, personally, I speak for myself, I am not tied to using supplements, even protein, because to be honest with you, this whole jump rope dude movement is really about freedom and convenience. And sometimes I just don't want to live that typical like fitness lifestyle of like, oh, I just finished my workout, now I got to go pound a protein shake. I love protein shakes, but it's not as important for me to build a massive amount of muscle, and therefore after I work out I'm just kind of like, well, I'll just go get some food and just have it that has a lot of protein in it.
Like bodybuilders, it's much more important because their number one goal is to gain the absolute most amount of muscle possible.
Yeah.
That's not our goal here, right? Our goal is to just be lean and have like an athletic physique.
Do
And
backflips.
So, to do that, all we need to do is eat the right amount of protein throughout the entire day. And we do that. Sometimes it is right after your workout. Sometimes it's later in the day.
Yeah, it's true.
Should we? Did we do YouTube last?
No, we did IG last. It's your turn.
IG.
Let me just make sure that things are
Still rolling.
still rolling. Yeah, I think we should.
Uh,
What do you guys think of
Oh.
these mics? I like using microphones. I feel like this is more legit, although it's not really that legit because the background's not very, We need
yeah.
like a studio.
We're gonna get a studio, but
Yeah.
these things come in level. Jump Rope Dude's been around for 2.5 years.
That's a good one.
By the time we get to 4 years,
When you say consistency, what do you?
okay, yeah, I'll answer that one. Ask that one.
Not
I think it's
to tell you which one to answer.
I bet by year 4 we're gonna have a 6th studio. Year 4.
I think so too.
But right now we're just in our house, in our crib.
Spit some bars.
Yo, my name is B Nasty. I go real fast. I'm not freestyle. I'll go for a mile. My name's B. Yeah, I'm a G. I'll move it to you, my boy D.
I don't have nothing because I can't rap on a dime. You know it's like a... Nah, dude, I'm not even gonna try to do this. This is so embarrassing.
All right, so what do we mean by consistency? When we say consistency, we mean just making sure that you're working out at least 5 to 6 times a week and not taking days off, not taking weeks off, and then getting back to it. Because at the end of the day, you will see the most results by just doing a little bit each day, 5 or 6 days a week, consistently, than if you go like, all right, I'm gonna work out 3 hours one day every couple weeks. So that's the big thing. Like, don't burn yourself out by trying to do a ton right now. It's all about being consistent over the long run.
Dude, consistency is
Life.
pretty much the answer to everything. Like, guys, you are what you consistently do. You just are. Whatever you do the most every single day, that's what your life is. So when we talk about consistency, like just to add to Brandon, it's the answer for everything. If you want to become proficient at something, like even something that you wouldn't think, it doesn't have to be that goal oriented. Like if you just want to become the best dad in the world, then just practice being a really good dad every day. Like it takes consistency no matter what you're trying to do, whether it's lose weight, start a business, parenting, whatever. All right.
Amen.
Instagram.
Consistency is life.
Yeah.
If you can be consistent, you're gonna win.
Yep. Yeah, you are. You
You're
sure
gonna
are.
win.
Everybody likes winning.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what.
Can you be?
Dan's looking for an Instagram question to answer.
There's so many good questions. I'm just like, good night. It's 2 a.m. there. Good night.
Good night. Good bed.
What else do you enjoy doing besides jumping rope? I like to hip hop dance. I like to just dance in general. I like to move my body. We did that last night. That was fun. Dude, well, recently, guys, I don't know if you've seen our stories, but we learned we were taught how to backflip last Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
And like, it is my new obsession, dude, because I'm almost able to do it. And I'm just like, I think it's so cool. So I'm newly obsessed with learning to backflip. We also like to listen to music, go into nature and take really long walks. I like to walk a lot. I like to walk around by myself. I spend a lot of time, but I don't think people realize that because they see us on the internet all the time, like together and doing stuff. I spend a pretty significant amount of time just walking around by myself.
It's true. He does.
Yeah.
I have a wife, so usually my activities a lot of times it would be alone. I do them with her because that's what you do when you're married. You do things with your wife. Anyhow.
You're a good man.
Yeah, and to add to that, we also like bike rides. We love going for bike rides.
Yep.
Reading. I really like to read. I'm really into neuroscience and how the brain works, understanding that,
Yeah.
all that jazz.
Yep.
All right, that's cool. What else we got? You guys, we got time for one more question.
One more question. You
One
pick
more
it, Brand.
question.
Brand picks it.
Here we go.
Is
Last
someone
one.
just copy and pasting the same question over and over again?
Probably, yeah, the German kid. See, kids, when they're young, they don't understand patience. I didn't understand patience.
But he's also very persistent. He or she is also very persistent because they're like, look, I'm going to keep posting.
All
this
right,
question."
fine, Lolo.
See? It worked.
He's
Good
German. He loves jump rope. He's 15 years old. Ah, shoot. Ah, where'd it go?
God.
What a can he lift weights at that age? I don't want that to be a final question. Yes,
Okay.
you can. 15 years old is fine.
Yeah, dude.
to lift
We were
weights.
lifting weights when we were 15.
We were.
I was lifting weights when I was like 6 months old. Like, I was.
Let me see. Let me see what else.
I'm just kidding, guys.
Oh, here we go. How much does a hard night of drinks with your lads about once a month affect your results? I think not much at all.
Not at all.
That's like a great example of like the whole live more part of jump rope, get lean, live more. Like we do that on, maybe not every month, but every couple months maybe.
Yeah.
We have a big night of drinks with the lads and the boys, especially when my buddy from Northern Ireland comes over and he's like,
Oh yeah. Yep.
he gets us all riled up. But yeah, guys, it's about moderation when it comes to the vices like that. If you're going to be drinking and you're going to be drinking excessively, then just try to make it something that happens like once a month, once every couple months. Otherwise, you will get really dehydrated. It's just you're not going to want to work out, and it'll bleed into the rest of your life
Yeah.
negatively.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, that's it. That's it. So, well, that was the episode, guys. We just kind of want to get on here and answer questions that because we did it before, and YouTube wasn't the right place for it, and we also wanted to put exclusive content on Facebook because we want to diversify the information that we're giving, and we don't get to talk to you guys like this a lot. So this was an excuse for us to sit down every week and be like, or not every week, every 2 weeks.
No,
Every week.
every week or two. Don't hold us to it, okay? But every week or two.
Yeah, we'll be on here.
Someone asked a question that I really love to answer. I would really love to answer this. Can we?
Go ahead.
The homegirl asked, "What does it take to be happy?" And because we were talking about this the other day, and I just want to say personally, happiness for me comes from doing what I enjoy doing on a consistent basis. In other words, like, let's say I have 100% of my time, I have 24 hours, like 8 hours go to sleep. The other 16 hours, I want the most amount of those hours to be spent doing things that I enjoy. And if I do that, I feel like I live a happy life. Like it's a little bit simple for me.
I feel like living a happy life is just exactly what Brandon said. Like, figure out the things that you'd like to, and not what you think you should be doing. Like, figure out the things that you actually like to do, and then if you can fill up, and then figure out an appropriate time that you want to be doing those things, and if you can reach that amount of time of doing the things you like, that's like my definition of happiness. If I am not doing, if I can, like, when I start to have a few days where I'm not doing stuff I like, I don't like think about, oh, I need to go search for my happiness. I just think like, oh, I identify why. It's like, oh, it's because I've been sitting at my computer for too long, or it's because I've been on a plane too much and I'm traveling and I just want to be home. So like, I think happiness is something, it's also not something that you just find and then you have it forever. Like, you have to constantly approach every situation with a positive mindset, because like chaotic stuff is going to continue to happen in this world forever. And it's about how you deal with it. Like, you can choose to see the world as a happy, positive place or a negative place. So
Yeah, with this one phrase, like, changed my life when I heard it like 4 or 5 years ago. And it's like, everything that happens is in your best interest. And if you believe that, then all the shitty things that happen in your life, you can flip them around and decide that they're things going to make your life better in the long run.
yeah, and it doesn't, and he doesn't mean like acting like in denial, like things aren't shitty. It's just like, yeah, this is crappy, but I don't need to continue to make this a really bad thing. It's more about like, what can I learn from this that's going to make myself better in the future?
Yeah.
Spin it.
All right. So for you podcast listeners, please, leave us a review and stuff, and keep listening. Or for those of you who watch this live today, thank you so much for tuning in. We appreciate you.
We appreciate you guys. And for those of you who have watched, or no, they're not going to see that on Facebook.
Yeah.
So silly. Yo, seriously though, everybody have an awesome weekend. Hit us up in the DMs on our Instagram account. We are constantly in there answering messages. So if you just want to say hello, Brandon or myself are answering those every single day. So comment, say what's up. We have a survey that you guys should fill out, right?
Yeah, we sent it out today in the email. If you're on the email list, you got it.
Yeah.
Do the thing.
Thank you guys. Do the thing. Have a great weekend. Yeah, I'm not stopping. I'm not done. I'm gonna keep going. I'm just kidding. See you guys.
Want to stop streaming?